Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today is going to be a very exciting video because I finally got my hands on a 2021 Ford Mustang Mach-E. But throughout the video, I'm going to be calling it Mach-E, not Mustang Mach-E. Talk about that later. But anyway, looking at the front here, it has projector headlights on this first edition model, as well as LED turn signals. It also has front parking sensors and a front camera. And looking at these wheels, they are 19 inches. They are wrapped in 225/55 R20s. So that's interesting because they're the same width as a Ford Escape tire. And this is a very heavy vehicle. But that does make it so that it turns actually very sharp. Like it has a really sharp turning circle. As you can see there, when I press the unlock button, the LED ambers in the back came on. And it's kind of cool because the upper part of the taillight is like for the brake light, and then the lower part is for the turn signal. And then when you just have the regular lights on, like as you can kind of see, it just has all of them lit up instead of like it's sectioned off. So that's really interesting. I like the way they did that. But looking at the back end here, the back end is a little bit on the fence with me. Like I'm not sure how I feel about that. But the rest of the car I think looks really good. But I just popped the hood here. It's obviously just a trunk since it doesn't have an engine. But since we are looking under the hood, let's talk about power numbers. This specific one being a first edition model, it has every single option. So it has the best engine choice, which is an extended range all-wheel drive. So it has 346 horsepower and 428 pound-feet of torque. I just popped the trunk here. You can see it is a power lift gate, so that's nice. And those lights you see up there are actually for the license plate. But since the trunk, the way it's designed, they actually show out like that. So that's kind of interesting. But you can see there's quite a bit of room in there. You have a nice light with a little pony logo on it. That's cool. A little 12 volt, your speaker. Pretty decent amount of room actually. You even have storage underneath the cover. So no problem with trunk space in my opinion. I think it looks perfectly fine. Looking at the driver's door here, you can see it has a button to open, and then it also has the Ford Smart Key keypad, which is really cool. It also has turn signals on the mirror. It also has blind spot monitoring, a camera underneath the mirror, and a puddle light. But let's go ahead and hop inside and check out the interior. All right, guys, sorry I had to do a voiceover for the first part of the video. It's just that it's way too windy out here today, but we got the nice soft material up here, soft material right here, and then the first edition has this nice red accent stitching, which is really cool. Bang & Olufsen stereo, of course, memory seats. It says first edition right there. I'm not sure if that lights up or not because it's daytime right now. But the driver's seat is actually an 8-way, so it just goes up, down, forward, backwards. It doesn't like tilt individually, but it's still really comfortable. You also get these nice bright pedals down there. I really like the way those look. You also get a lot of room underneath that center area. This one has the plush floor mats. The reason why it's dirty because we actually had customers test driving them today. But let's hop inside. All right, folks, starting up the Mach-E. That sound is really cool, actually. It's like the Ford chime, but with like some electric sound to it. I don't know, it just sounds different. The steering wheel in the first edition has the nice red stitching on it. It's a nice soft leather, or it's actually vinyl. It says that it's an Active X steering wheel, so it's actually vinyl, but it feels like leather. And this is for your cruise controls, your lane centering, adaptive cruise. You have the nice pony logo in the middle, which is really cool. And this is for your audio controls, voice controls, stuff like that. And then you have this really cool instrument cluster up here to just show you all the important information that you need to know. You know, if you're ready to go, your range, your miles, everything is right here, so that's perfect. Then when you come over to the center screen, I'll just show you guys a little bit of stuff on it because I want to do a full video going over everything. And by the way, I still need to learn this a little bit more, but it looks really nice and high quality in person. It is a little bit slow to react when you first press it, but it gets going and then it starts going fast. But this is the stuff that we're going to be focusing on today because this is all the drive modes and stuff. And you also have camera and other good stuff like that. Front camera, front side, all that good stuff. But I'm just going to leave it on this screen right here. But let me show you guys the rest of this interior real quick. Have this nice stereo speaker look around the front. This area is hard touch, but it looks nice. And to be honest, it's on the dash, so you don't touch it anyway. And you also have a little speaker right there. Frameless mirror, which is really nice. All LED lighting, of course. This one has that nice panoramic sunroof There is no way to close that. They're all just, it's just a big sunroof. But it seems like it blocks the sun really good because it's really dark. So that's pretty cool. You do have a garage door home link on this first edition. Then looking at the vanity mirrors, you do have LED vanity mirrors, which looks really nice. Then looking over on this side, you have door controls. Really nice looking interior. I really love the red stitching. I think that looks really cool. Then when you look down here, whole bunch of room where you can put stuff. 2 USBs down there. And sorry for the sun glare on and off. I just can't do anything about that. It doesn't look like there's ambient lighting in the cup holders, but I could be mistaken, but I don't see where the ambient lighting would be. But I'll have to do a night video when I get the chance. But here's your drive select. I love this area right here. It's just really simple, has everything you need. There's your park itself, your hazards, your electronic parking brake, and then your gear shifter. That simple. Open this up. You got a lot of room in there, and you can close it, so that's cool. And I don't know if there's a light in there or not. I don't see any light, so there might not be a light in there, but you do have a 12 volt. So good little center storage area. Let's check out the glove box. Any light in this one? I don't see one, so that's kind of, that kind of sucks. I'm gonna be honest. But a lot of room in the glove box. And then I just really love the way this interior looks. It just looks really nice. So it gives me hope for the next generation Mustang to see what they can do with the interior. But let's check out the back seat real quick and then let's take it for a spin. Opening up the back door is the same way as the front. Just press the button, and then you pull right here. There's actually a little rubber. Again, it's kind of hard to see because of the sun glare, but there's a little rubber pad right here where you can grab onto. And you open it up. Same nice soft touch material in the back, so that's nice that they carried it over to the back. Red stitching. Nice speaker cover, looks really nice back here. And there's actually a surprisingly decent amount of room in the Mach-E. You might think that it's not that spacious, but it actually has quite a bit of room in it, especially for someone tall like me. I can fit just fine. And then you have 2 USB ports back there, no heated seats or anything, but it is a nice back seat nonetheless. You can look up and see that huge sunroof. But let's get to the best part of the video and get out and drive it. And as I hopped in, I forgot to show you guys, you do have power folding mirrors that you can make it so that they close when you lock the car. Well, all right, folks, we're ready to rock and roll. Let's see what we can do here. This is really exciting. I'm really excited for this. So obviously it feels way different than anything I'm used to because I'm not that experienced with electric cars, but it is extremely smooth. Like, this is the perfect daily driver with how smooth this car is. But yeah, just cruising through the parking lot here. I don't have the one pedal drive on because just for this drive, I don't want to have that on. But the one pedal drive is really nice too. You just let off the gas and then it'll brake like at a pretty strong pace actually. So that's really cool if you never want to put your foot on the brake. But I really love the way the driving position is. Like, look at the hood. That just looks really cool. I love the way it feels. It just feels nice. We got a guy that's negotiating a Super Duty over here. And I have the propulsion sound on, which kind of mimics a gas engine sound, just to see what it sounds like. And right now we're just in the engage mode, so turn off onto the street here, see how it is. Ooh, that is crazy. It just gets up and goes. Okay, we're at our stop sign, so you know what we got to do. Unbridled. And since this car is not a gas engine, it doesn't need to be broken in, we're gonna see what we can do. Ooh. Oh my gosh. That is fun for sure. Yeah, you can definitely tell that it has a lot of like takeoff. It gets a little bit soft, you know, as you go on, but you can just, ooh, you can just snap your neck back at any point in time. I think I'm gonna have to turn around and pick it up off the street because I left it back there. But oh my goodness. And I think it makes like the regenerative braking a little bit more aggressive when you're in the setting too. Kind of like how a gas engine car like downshifts, keep it in the right gear, and then it kind of slows the car down. It's kind of like the same way when it's in this unbridled mode. This is really cool. I honestly don't mind this car at all. The only thing that's obviously controversial for a lot of people is the Mustang name. And I personally think it should have been called Mach-E. Just Mach-E, that's what I call it. I call it the Mach-E. But yeah, it's a great car, to be honest. especially for Ford's first attempt at an actual like good electric car, not like the Focus electric. That doesn't count. To be honest, I can't speak on that because I never driven one, but let's get back onto the, oh my goodness, you can just put your foot down and snap your neck back at any point in time. Alrighty. Alright, here we go. Let's get on throttle again. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Brakes are good too. Brakes are really good. Okay, let's see about this acceleration again. Oh. That is so fun. That is so addicting to do that. Okay, let's try it in gauge mode. It'll probably feel the same, to be honest. Let's see. Ooh. Oh man. Yeah, this is fun for sure. One more time. Yeah, this one is like the fully loaded model, so this one's probably like I'm pretty sure this is the fastest one you can get, but I'm sure the other ones will feel just fine because this is plenty of power. It's so crazy how it's instant like that. But anyway, I'm about to park this car back. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you did, and follow my Instagram if you'd like, link in the description. And I will see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned for future Mach-E videos when I get the chance.